Welcome to our channel Fantastic Vision. If you always watch our videos, you may know about the things about EUV lithography machine. It is known as the flower of industry, and it is as difficult to manufacture as a nuclear bomb. It is a lithography machine. The higher the precision of the lithography machine, the more transistors the chip can accommodate, and the better the performance. In the field of lithography machines, ASML is the top company in this pyramid. The data shows that ASML will ship 309 lithography machines in 2021, occupying 64% of the global market share, and in the high-end EUV lithography machine market, the proportion has reached 100%. This is a thriving in the entire chip industry chain. Although ASML has its own advantages, it cannot avoid its own disadvantages. It is not so much a top company, but a top assembly company. An EUV lithography machine has as many as 100,000 parts, but it depends on other countries in terms of core technology. For example, the light source technology comes from Cymer in the United States, and the objective lens comes from Zeiss in Germany. In addition, ASML itself is the product of the US capital monopolization of the lithography machine market, which also leads to the shipment of ASML to be approved by the old US. However, in recent years, the old and the United States have frequently revised chip rules, and ASML has also become a trump card for the United States against Chinese companies. It not only restricts the cooperation between the foundry company TSMC and Huawei, but also does its best to prevent EUV lithography machines from entering the mainland market. The so-called bottomless abyss, relying on people is worse than relying on yourself. In this case, domestic enterprises and scientific research institutions have not only begun to take root in semiconductors, but also tried to achieve the same purpose by packaging and replacing materials. Earlier, the central media announced that the first photonic chip production line in China will be built and put into production in Beijing in 2023, which is undoubtedly good news for the Chinese chip industry chain. As we all know, photonic chips have absolute leading advantages in high-speed concurrency and resistance. It is reported that the performance of photonic chips of the same process is 1,000 times higher than that of traditional electronic chips, and the energy consumption is still 1 in 90,000 of that of electronic chips. Photonic chips produced by nanotechnology can also catch up with traditional electronic chips made by EUV lithography machines. This lane change method gets rid of the dependence on EUV lithography machines. In addition, in terms of packaging technology, in addition to Huawei's chip stacking technology, the domestic chip company Tongfu Microelectronics has also broken through the 5 nanometers process through advanced chip technology a chiplet, and has obtained the certification of AMD, a major American manufacturer. The method can also reduce the dependence on ASML EUV lithography machine. TSMC, Samsung, etc. announce important decisions. Surprisingly, TSMC, Samsung and other companies capable of introducing ASML EUV lithography machines also announced an important decision, which made some foreign media publicly state that everyone must say goodbye to ASML. What the hell is going on? Recently, TSMC invited 19 partners including Samsung, Micron, and SK Hynix to announce an important decision to establish an open platform 3D Fabric Alliance to promote the development of 3D semiconductors. According to TSMC, this move is to promote the rapid implementation of chip and system-level innovation, and to use complete 3D silicon stacking and advanced packaging technology to achieve high-performance computing and mobile applications. In human words, create more efficient chips by using stacking techniques and advanced packaging techniques over traditional chips. On the surface, it is promoting the innovation of chip manufacturing and packaging technology, but this move has another purpose: reducing the dependence on advanced EUV lithography machines, which is the result that ASML does not want to see. Why do TSMC, Samsung and other companies make this action? First of all, it is not difficult to see from the flagship chips released by Qualcomm, Apple, and MediaTek in recent years. In fact, everyone is squeezing toothpaste, not because of lack of ability, but because the silicon-based chip technology is approaching the ceiling. Even ASML, lithography machine, it is becoming more and more difficult to improve the accuracy, and the higher the transistor density, the more likely the chip will be ionized, which will reduce the stability of the chip during operation and increase the power consumption. Therefore, more advanced packaging technology has become a traditional fab, a lifesaver for continuing Moore's law. Secondly, when the chip enters the 4 nanometers commercial stage, every 1 nanometer reduction in the foundry process is a difficult challenge. For example, from 4 nanometers to 3 nanometers, Samsung has completely upgraded from FinFET to GAA transistor technology, and achieved this 1 nanometer by completely changing the transistor gate shape. A breakthrough in craftsmanship. At the same time, it will also lead to a substantial increase in R&D investment, and the market is very limited, which is beyond the means for fabs, but through packaging technology, a win-win situation in performance and cost can be achieved. What ASML does not want to see is that TSMC has united 19 chip giants, such as Samsung and SK Hynix. For the development of the entire industry, a good ecology is indeed needed. The more companies join the ecology, the easier it will be to prosper and grow. But for ASML, everyone is going to develop packaging technology. Instead, they have to say goodbye to ASML. How prosperous this market is in the future will have nothing to do with ASML. Finally, through the 3D Fabric Alliance, formed by TSMC and Samsung, it is not difficult to find that Chinese enterprises are indeed forward-looking by improving packaging technology and changing lanes to overtake cars. Praise for domestic researchers. Just based on this, I believe that curve overtaking will be achieved in the future. If you are interested in our today's video, you can subscribe our channel and thumb our video.